Oh, I found it. I think this is the one that we were talking about earlier. Here we go. Heinous crimes committed by teacher ignored by school. School hired teacher with history of heinous crime. Let's check it out.
There's a school teacher who had a troubled past. I mean, he was accused and under investigation for molesting minors.
Whoa.
However, another school hired him instead, knowing about the investigation, knowing about the accusations, because according to the headmaster of the institution, he came with very strong letters of recommendation. Let's put up his picture. He's been arrested. Yep. There he is.
Right there.
Robert Vandal, 63 years of age.
Robert Vandal.
Background to this extreme story. A former Roswell teacher, this is in Roswell, Georgia, has now been arrested on rape charges against at least one minor. It may be more. Robert Vandal, 63 years of age, out of Canton, is facing charges of rape, aggravated assault with the attempt to rape a child under 14, aggravated child molestation, sexual assault by a person in a supervisory authority, enticing a child for indecent purposes, and false imprisonment of a child less than 14. Put his picture up again.
Let's see it one more time.
That's the face of privilege and the face of evil. I'm going to prove both to you.
This is the face of an evil, disgusting, creepy, pervert man.
Before he was hired at Linden Academy in Roswell. The Roswell police said the victim was a student in that man's classroom. On Wednesday, Channel 2's investigative reporter, Chris Jose, learned a whistleblower told Linden Academy about Vandal's disciplinary issues involving students at other, not just one, but other Georgia schools. Put up a picture of the headmaster that hired him anyway.
Let's see the headmaster. Check this out.
Okay?
Right there.
Linda Murdoch.
Linda Murdoch.
Linda Murdoch says on the website for the institution, the future is our priority.
What?
And we desire to teach them a lifetime of love and learning.
Huh.
Keep a picture up.
Well,
Linden Academy
that creep
Linda
pervert doesn't deserve a
told
lifetime
the whistleblower
of love.
in a letter, we were aware of the suspensions when we
they were aware, but still hired that scumbag?
2 years ago.
Really?
Let's put up that quote now. Whistleblower gets in touch with the headmaster, says, listen, I don't know if you all know this, but the teacher, Mr. Vandal, that you have hired has been accused of sexually molesting children. She responds back, we were aware of the suspensions, meaning the suspensions from other institutions, other schools. Murdoch also said people who knew and worked with Vandal strongly recommended that we give him a second chance.
Oh my God.
I mean, it wasn't just a regular, let's give him a second chance. They strongly recommended we give Mr. Vandal a second chance. It gets deeper. A parent brought it forward to them, and another principal brought it forward to them. They had every opportunity to avoid this, said a mother who requested not to be identified because her students are enrolled at the school. It's just very concerning that the school allowed that to happen and allowed it to continue to happen.
Yep.
The reporter posed the question, do you believe school leaders put other kids in danger? Very important question here. Do you believe school leaders put other kids in danger? The response completely, yes, I do, the parent said. By allowing that to continue to happen, after they were made aware of everything, they completely put them in danger. Franklin Simmons withdrew his daughter from Linden Academy shortly after learning of Vandal's arrest. Okay, now, he took his daughter out. He said, and I quote, she no longer felt safe. She did not feel safe there, not anymore. She did not feel comfortable. We just didn't feel that it was a good environment for her anymore. She had a lot of trepidation about returning to the school. A Fulton County judge has denied Vandal's bond on Tuesday. He has trial scheduled at the end of this month. We're going to follow that trial. Simmons was at Vandal's court appearance this week. That's the parent. He also told Jose, the reporter, his daughter wants to be there for the trial. What would you say to him? Jose asked. Response, I would have nothing to say. It would probably be best to not be within hand's reach of him, according to the parent. Now, here's the other part.
I know what happened.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. According to the GBI, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, they said there are potentially more victims in Georgia communities, including Canton, Georgia, Duluth, Georgia, Holly Springs, Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, Valdosta, Georgia, Woodstock, Georgia, and even the state of Alabama. The man has been doing this, according to the accusations, for years. He was under investigation for it when he got his new gig at a school. The headmaster was aware of the accusations of child rape, molestation, indecency, and everything else. And said, but he came with he was strongly recommended. We give him a second.
I can't believe that.
Listen, I don't want anyone to say to me, put up the picture of the headmaster. Okay? Because I'm going to make a point here. Put up the picture of the headmaster. Now, the headmaster responded to the parent who's a whistleblower. It's a
fucking lady headmaster.
And said, we're going to give him a second chance. Which means what? It means you believed the first thing happened. Because if you didn't believe the first thing happened, he doesn't need a second chance because
he's under investigation.
Do you understand this? Francesca, what are your thoughts here?
I mean, if there was never any accountability for that crime, how the hell do you expect him to actually keep kids safe and know how to deal with kids if he's already been accused of these things and that it was known about? Like, in no world. And it like 9 times out of 10, let's be honest, this kind of second chance, so to speak, is always afforded to white men. It just happened to be always white men. And this is, look, it is not unique to this school at all. We're in a week where UCLA just settled because of a lawsuit from hundreds of students accusing their doctor of sexual assault. Come on, hundreds of accusations. Tell me that administrators did not know that was going on. No, it's that they don't take it seriously. So we live in a time, everyone's talking about kids this, kids that, think of the children, and yet are people actually thinking of the children and keeping them safe? You know, you got QAnon going around talking about, the Democratic pedophilia ring. Like, guys, all you got to do is look at our current structures when it comes to keeping children safe from predators, and you realize we're not doing nearly enough. If you were up at the school board talking about that instead of critical race theory, maybe you could actually keep kids safe.
Yeah, very well said. And I am of the belief that this headmaster needs to be criminally charged. Anyone involved in the hiring of this individual who did, in fact, endanger children, they need to be charged. They are part of the conspiracy. We're going to follow this. He goes to trial at
Hell yeah. It just makes me got this truth LARPers out there and the so-called truth movement community like that. You know who I'm talking about. You got Dinkus out there talking about who's going to be this great cop watcher, predator poacher hunter out there. Oh, he wants to find all this this missing children. You got to keep the children safe out there. Well, how come he has to talk to his kid? Where the fuck are his kids? You got a fellow mom wants to keep the kids safe. Wants to expose all this LARP, all the shit going on in the government like that. Where the fuck is his kids at? Yeah. And you got like dudes like Braden, man, drinking fucking cake stacks every night, man. I wouldn't trust that dude with a kid. Because he probably would do something fucked up in Heinous like that while drinking. Because he has got a pretty good rap sheet of fucking crimes with alcohol and shit like that. I mean, you got these guys out there, seriously. You got Mike Truth out there talking about accountability for kids like that, but he's always ragging about girls on TikTok, saying there's pedophilia everywhere. Ragging about girls out there saying, they can't dance well. Oh, these girls look like strippers like that. I wouldn't trust that dude with a kid. No way. And you're going to take a thing that Mike Truth says, seriously? Fuck no. You can't take anything what these dumbass say. I mean, I'm the one who puts the real news out there, who talks about it all the time like that. These other guys, fuck no, man. They talk about 9/11 inside job, Lavoy Finicum, the Bundy Ranch, You know, Mark Connors, Ashley Babbitt, you know, Sandy Hook, and, you know, fake and conspiracy like that. You can't listen to what these guys are saying. You know, like they know about pedophilia or children like that. No. You know, they just want to do the story what they believe, what they want to hear. It's like on loop, you know. Oh yeah. It's like can't like that. But I bring stories like this. This is the real news, ladies and gentlemen. This is what goes on in the real life. Cops, teachers out there, grooming vulnerable children and women out there. Think about that. With that said, I'm out of here. My job. Peace out. Much love and respect.